Hello and welcome to this video where I'm going to be showing you how to use the Kartra website builder. Now, a lot of people might not even realize that this is a big feature when it comes to Kartra, and the great thing about it is that editing a website is going to be pretty simple. One, for the fact that they have plenty of templates that you can plug in and play, change around a few things, and two, it's going to be very similar to editing any type of landing page within Kartra. If you haven't gotten to test this out or you'd like to just test out Kartra for their all-in-one platform features, I will put a link down below which allows you to get a 14-day trial. So when you head over to the My Pages and you create a new one, you're going to land on the template section. If you scroll down to the personal branding, you'll see that there's quite a few templates that you can choose from. So for this example, I'm going to pick a simple one. I like green, looks pretty simple to me. You can also preview them to see what's going to be underneath it. So you have some services about me, my skills, my work, what customers say. Click on X there, and you can do the same thing for pretty much all of them. I like the white background. Let's preview this one. About me, working history, some of my clients, services, recent work, and so on and so forth. But just for the sake of this, I'll go with the one I picked here. Let's click on select. We're going to scroll up and then do launch builder. All right, so after you give your website a name, you're going to arrive on their editor. As you can see, this is going to be the template that we're going to be using. I usually recommend picking a template where you don't have to make a whole lot of changes. So first and foremost, I want to talk about a lot of the links up here. If you want to edit them, you're going to click on the edit style. If you don't have these pages yet, that's completely fine. You can build them after. And once you do that, you can go to link. You can link to another page. And then, of course, when you select this, you go to Kartra or an external. You probably might not want to do an external custom URL, especially if you're doing everything here, but you would just do another page and you can create the About Me section. Okay, so that's how you would link to that. You can change it around as well. This is where your logo would be. And of course, get started. This could be something maybe like a consulting call. It could be for booking a session. It could be an interview. It could be getting a product, whatever it's going to be. But if you want to edit this, you're going to click on the text. I'm James. This is Stu, online marketing expert. And of course, we have a picture here. That's not me, so let's change that. I'm going to click on the edit style. And let's go to edit image, and I'm going to upload my own image. Okay, once that's there, let's click select and confirm. Apply. And there we go. There I am. Here's going to be an example of some of the benefits. So you could just put benefit 1. I'm going to do the same thing for the other ones. Okay, benefit 1, benefit 2, benefit 3, benefit 4. Obviously, you don't have to have something like this. Say like download CV. Like that's not going to be too important. Let's delete that. Of course, we have hire me, or it could be, schedule a call. Let's book a consultation, whatever it's going to be. So the cool thing about this is that anything you want to change around, obviously, this is where once you hover over it, you can delete it, you can edit style, and of course, you can clone it. Same thing with the font or text. Make sure you hover over it and then go to the T, which is going to be edit text. Learn more are going to be the specific buttons. Once again, if this is going to go to something specifically, you'll have to have a page for that, which obviously you can do. There's going to be plenty of templates for you to utilize. Of course, we have About Me a little bit more. We're going to have our socials. So let's say we want to change this around. We're going to go link to another page. Scroll down. See external custom URL, right? So that would be Facebook in your specific page. Definitely want to open it in a new tab and close that up. And that would be an example of your Facebook. But let's say you didn't have, Instagram or whatever it is. Oops. And so on and so forth. So we have designs, we have skills, what you're good at. Like this obviously is an example if someone is going to hire you. We have your work. And the cool thing about this is, like I said, there's not a whole lot to explain. I'd love to go through and just talk all about myself and what I've done, but I don't see that as very important because this is all about you. Obviously, if you have something to offer in terms of a consultation, you're going to have a picture of you. You're going to tell everyone who you are, what you've been all about, some of the biggest benefits. You'll have links to your other pages, which I've showcased how you do. And usually the biggest and best action is going to be here. So when it comes to landing pages, you can think of a website like one. I'd say the only difference is that there's usually going to be more distractions. And I'm saying that in air quotes. For example, if your main goal was to have someone book a consultation, there are going to be other aspects where people can go, which might take them away from that. But the coolest thing is that these can always filter, say, to that consultation. If you're talking about yourself here, you can talk about your experience, show more testimonials, how you work, how the process would go, and that can kind of pre-sell someone to getting on a call with you, right? When you're talking about your services, that directly relates to, say, a call you'd be booking as well. Same with skills and same with work. So while there might be a few quote unquote distractions here, they're all going to lead to that one main goal. And that's something you want to keep in mind. Heck, you might want to be doing just lead generation. Maybe you want to book a phone call. Maybe you want to have someone make a purchase, whatever it's going to be. And once again, contact me. If you don't want this big Google map here, you can just hover over and click on delete. And of course, if you want to add something else, it tells you exactly what to do. This is going to be your email. This could be your phone number. This could be your location. If you don't need any of those, you know how to delete those as well. And the cool thing about this is that there is the About Us, Contact Us privacy policy in terms of service. Now, give me a second. I'm going to open up a new tab and I'll show you that they actually have templates for those as well. So if you see right here, I am in the template section. These are going to be the legal pages. So we have like privacy policy, terms. They all say terms on them. Obviously, you're going to have to come up with your own terms and conditions and privacy policies, but this is a good example of something you'd want to use it for. They're usually kind of plain, they don't have too much going on with them, and that's going to be perfect. So once you actually create that, this is where you'll be able to link to them. So you create these separate pages, you save them, and as we talked about previously, once you save those pages, you hover over what you specifically want to change like that, and then you go to edit style, and this is where you can change around the link. So once again, you would go link to another page, you would go down here to an external custom URL or another Kartra page, click on another Kartra page, and that's where you can have your about, your terms of service, your support, and that's what they get linked to. So in a nutshell, I wanted to keep this as quick as possible. Like I said, all of this is just going to be kind of filling in the blanks, talking about yourself. You'll have a few pages to create, and of course, picking a template that you like, adding in your picture, and going from there. That should give you more than enough kind of examples, details, and steps when it comes to utilizing the Kartra website builder, which is more about picking a template that you like and then making minor tweaks. In my opinion, that's what makes templates so great. I think it would be so much harder if there was no template for this, especially if you don't have experience with creating websites and so on and so forth. But that's the power of templates overall. They really help you to get up and running. And don't forget, as you get going, you can keep on autosave or just, save it every now and then, save progress. And then, of course, you can publish it to finally see it. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got some value out of it when it comes to using the website builder. In my opinion, it's just like using their landing page editor. It's very similar, all the same stuff on the left. You get a few more features. You might have to connect a few pages together, but overall, a very simple process. Lastly, if you haven't gotten to check out Kartra, they do have a 14-day trial. I will put that link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in my next video.